How much should you charge for whitelisting? Welcome to one of the biggest questions that I get as a coach for pet influencers. No one really knows how much to charge. What even is whitelisting? What are you granting this brand access to? So let's talk all about it in this video. But if you're new here, go get your 2-day course and your free workbook so that you can learn about my top 8 secrets that no one tells you. All right, the very first question we have to talk about is, what is whitelisting? So let's say you just got an email from a brand about the opportunity to maybe do a reel, and they said, how much do you charge for whitelisting? And shoot, you start going on Google, what is whitelisting? And now you're here. And so whitelisting is essentially you granting access to a brand, to a company, to run ads through your video. For example, I have granted access through the Facebook Ads Manager, and someone, I don't know how this works behind the scenes, but someone goes through that company and runs ads through my video, through my account. Well, anyway, so the concept is you're giving them usage rights. So you may have heard the usage rights. You may have heard that it's essentially still whitelisting. You're granting access for them to use your piece of content for ads. Again, lots of different ways for this to happen, but that's the overall umbrella of what whitelisting is. But now you have the question of, okay, well, sure, I'm going to grant them access to use my content for ads. They're asking how many months and how do I figure this out? Well, here's the deal. The general rule across the board for content creators and influencers is 20 to 30% of your normal base rate. So what's your base rate? Well, hopefully you've already watched my videos of how to calculate and determine your base rate for a reel. For example, if your reel was for $1,000, you would put 20 to 30% of that. You would say $200 to $300. So you choose, let's say $300 per month. So you're requesting from a brand $200 per month that they use your content in their ads. You should charge the brand for usage. I've seen lots of negotiations, lots of emails and opportunities that say, oh, we'll charge you $500, but we want unlimited use of your content. And they don't charge for that whitelisting or those usage rights. That's crazy. And so I really recommend that if you are in negotiation with a brand for a sponsored opportunity, to include whitelisting or usage rights. And this 20 to 30% rule is the baseline right now. That is what so many dozens of other creators that I've personally talked to about this topic are currently using. And I will confirm, because I have personally used this 20 to 30% rule, I personally confirm that this is what brands are used to. I have negotiated, let's say for a $1,000 reel, having a $200 whitelisting, that 20% rule, and brands say, okay. Like, I feel like they've seen those types of numbers so often that it's just normal. Let's say 20% feels too low and 30% feels too high. You can literally do 25%. It doesn't matter. There's no exact amount, but this will at least give you a really good idea. Even if a brand says, hey, I want you to create a reel and we want unlimited use, the least you could do is ask, because this is your content. If you grant them unlimited use, that is your content that they're going to potentially use on all their ads. They're potentially going to use on their website, on their social media, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You want to get paid for the work that you did, and you want to get credit for it too. So anyway, hopefully this quick formula gives you a better understanding as to how much you should charge for whitelisting as an influencer. So if you have any other questions about this topic or you want to start a conversation, let's talk down below, and I'll see you in the next video.